Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Elder Scrolls Online video with me, Sherman. Today guys, we are taking a look at the Stonekeeper's guys set from the Frostvault dungeon. Now I have tested this and I have to say that it is a pretty powerful set. I will not say that it is like the ultimate set for tanks, but it is a very powerful set for tanks in PvE and PvP. Now the tri-set one piece bonus is pretty good. It's better than a tri-stat glyph by a small amount, so this makes it a little bit better than having just a tri-stat here. So it does give you a little bit more magicka, stamina, and health, which plays well. But when you block an attack, you gain a charge that stack, and up to 1 stack per second. And when you gain 6 charges, so these are charge stacks, once you gain 6 charges, you release the energy, restoring 5,350 magicka, stamina, and heal for the same amount. After releasing the charge, you cannot gain new charges for 14 seconds. Now this is the downside of this, is that 14 seconds. If it was, say, 10 seconds, I think you would see a lot more play with this. But with it being 14 seconds, like in a dungeon or a trial, this is perfect. It's fine. It'll work great. But when it comes to other avenues of the game, like PvP, you want it to have a little bit less of a cooldown, because in PvP, you know, resources matter a little bit more. No offense to those in PvE. But PvE, it's a little bit easier. You got shards, you got potions, you got heavy attacks, those things that can return resources. But in PvP, if you have like 3 or 4 people beating on you, and you're kind of blocking a pathway or something with the tank, that's where things get funny. So, I see its uses. Like I said, it's a good set. I can see where it can be used in both PvE and PvP. More in PvE than I do, say, PvP, even though you never know. It just depends on how people use the set. But the set itself is very powerful. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the charges thing, so you guys can see for yourselves. We're going to go here to Ardon and just go to the first way train. And I'm just going to run out into the wilderness here. Gonna have to zoom in on the map because it won't let me teleport for some reason. But yeah, I do want to show you guys how you get the charges and what it looks like when you get 6 charges. So I'll have to grab a mount. I don't even have that ready. Or maybe I do. No, I do. Sorry about the background noise this morning. I happened to get on right when my furnace kicked on, so. And no, there is no way of quieting that thing at all. It's literally 2 feet outside my door, so. I know it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. At least I don't have to deal with it in the summertime. It's only in the winter. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use it here. As you can see, we got 1 charge stack already. Here we got a second one. Let's see if this guy will hit me again. There's 3. Go 4. 5. He'll be dead. 6. And it went off, and as you can see, I got a little bit of resources back. It's not really super powerful. Let me restore some resources again. It's not insanely powerful, but it's pretty powerful. I should have chose a different set. That's for sure. It's not too bad, like I said. You get, I mean, every 14 seconds, so you can get it to go off. So, not a bad set. Again, I can see where it'd have its uses. Like I said, PvE tanks, like people who have resource issues, like this is going to be a great set. I think this is going to be a really good set for certain tank types, like maybe Sorks, who have resource issues, maybe Nightblades who have resource issues. You know, players who play tanks and have resource issues, I can see this set being like a crutch until they get accustomed to playing the game better. Then I can see its uses. And I can see where it could work better in trials than in dungeons, because in dungeons, bosses don't last very long in most cases. And so, like, having that charge thing there isn't too bad, but if you're killing the bosses too fast, it's really not going to do you much good. In a trial where the bosses have greater health and everything, I can see where it'll work better. But at the same time, it's kind of, a lot of people will see this as a selfish set, and I don't see it that way. I see it as a really good set for, like I said, people who have resource management issues. People who can't manage their resources really well, but can still maintain, if you will. But other than that, I mean, it's not a bad set. It could be better. Not gonna lie. I'm sure somebody will find a good use for it in a dungeon or a trial setting. Like I said, when it comes to like meta stuff, it's not a meta set. It probably never will be. But it is still a really good set, and I think that it was really cool that the devs added a set like this to the game for tanks, so that they can find a new way, you know, a new avenue to gather resources and stuff. So, but that's it for the Stonekeepers set, guys. Like I said, this drops in the Frostvault dungeon, and you guys can get it when Wrathstone DLC comes out in February, if you guys want the set. So, other than that, you guys know what's coming next. If you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos by me, you can subscribe. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and this guy might see you in game. Bye.